ready for some action. Better question, is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home to the Northern Illinois Huskies. As we see from the back, the Western Michigan Broncos, squaring off another team from the map, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Western Michigan's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Looking to throw, it's Beasley. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Broncos are flying down the field. Looking to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Brooks. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
And the Broncos looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Back to pass. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to sneak it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense has it. They're on the move. He's into the open down the middle. He's at the 40. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. What a big play for the defense. Not only do they get the turnover, they improve their field position big time.
I love this defense because not only do they have athletes, but they are dangerous with the football in their hands. How about these guys on defense? When they get out in the open field, they're not going down. Nobody can seem to tackle these guys. They are so good out in the open space. They're out trying to get blocks from one another. One thing to get a turnover, but how about the return and flipping the field?
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Unloads it left. Got his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. He'll keep it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Huskies!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off ready to get behind them.
7, Western Michigan.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Looking to throw, it's Beasley. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll throw on 3rd down. Throws to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Buckley. There he goes. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
And, man, this QB has delivered all year long. All the hype coming in as a freshman. Like, will he get on the field? Not only does he get on the field, now we're talking late in the season about being a true freshman quarterback, possibly winning a Heisman. You talk about a guy that has handled every moment and embraced it and excelled. This guy has been phenomenal.
The Broncos will have it 1st and 10. They march to the red zone, and here they go. Got a man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Trying play action. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
They've been talking about this one all week inside the MAC, guys. Let's give you a quick recap of how it went down. Ohio was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Athens. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the MAC, and that certainly held true again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They're going back to the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. And a gain there before a stop. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's look big picture at Northern Illinois. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and get a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the heat gets gets home, they knock him down back at the 45.
And these are the plays that defenses talk about, man. These are the ones that get you in those situations where you can win. You've given up some yards on this drive, but it doesn't matter. When you play great job on second down and force the passing situation, now, man, you get that dime package ready, you get that pass rush package ready, and you're ready to go get the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete to the left. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Throwing right. He's got it. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the fullback. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Beasley. Finds his man, it's Klein. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the name, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Quarterback on the keeper. Down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the ground, it's Buckley. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Finds his target down the middle. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And I think the offense caught the D off guard on that play, throwing it to the fullback. I think this defense is expecting the fullback to kind of ram up in there and try to block somebody, maybe get a fullback dive, but not release out of the backfield like that and catch the ball. This fullback, he's got a lot of tools in his toolbox.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Oh, he's got a chance. Ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing. Things just got sideways and the ball came free.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He starts scrambling, and they don't quit. You saw all of the effort of everybody pursuing the QB, catching up to him, and them creating the fumble. Awesome job.
The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. That's reeled in. It's Brooks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Back to pass, it's Beasley. Makes the grab, it's Williams. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
And the Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. There he goes. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
At the 30. That's a first down for the offense.
Hard running there. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Broncos have this offense rolling. With the run on first and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D deny them on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. They'll run it here on third and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Fitted in the window for the score.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
14.
In the end zone, it's Taylor. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own, a chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Poe. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to move the chains to 3rd and short from the 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They just keep firing. Release to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Poe. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Bryant. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Poe. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. The Huskies come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pocket breaking down. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking for a man, it's Beasley. Working the middle, it's complete. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Crosses the 45. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass on second down. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. Touchdown Broncos! And they add 6 more with that trip to the house.
This offense is so good. And they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The lone back's got it. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Bringing the heat. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
The Broncos will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. Past the first down marker and still running. Touchdown, Huskies! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Hold and fire complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Gain of 12. And that's good enough for a first down.
Going to the running game. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. To the air. It's Beasley. Got his man. Makes one man miss. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Got a little space. Got the first down himself. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Broncos, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Brooks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Second down coming up.
Give to the fullback. Plows through the defense. Up and runs through another one. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. And the Broncos, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quick completion to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Northern Illinois, 28.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Morrill. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Back to throw, it's Beasley. Caught in the backfield, it's Klein. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play.
The give to the tailback. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3, it's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. A strike downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
It's just incredible. You see the arm talent on that last throw. The quarterback position is the hardest position to play in team sports. The fact that this guy is right out of high school and somehow in the conversation to win the Heisman Trophy, that's one of the best stories right now in all of sports.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Right on the money. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Broncos look to keep this drive humming.
First down for the offense.
Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos line it up with a first and goal. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal?
Brings up second and goal.
The give to the fullback. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Western Michigan.
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put two hands on the football, lower his shoulder. Second and goal. You don't need third and goal thanks to the big fella.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Northern Illinois, 28.
He'll bring it out. It's Rodgers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Rodgers. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Givens. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Past the 45. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down. This offense is smelling the end zone. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And the Huskies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to.
Oh, he's got some space. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
And that's a first down for the offense.
To the air, it's Beasley. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sure hands, it's Buckley. Well, that's completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Right on target this time. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Second down coming up.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Northern Illinois takes over as defense heads to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time. Took them right to the end zone, David. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go. He did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wide receiver going in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Dumps it off in the flats. And he'll be brought down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He puts a lot under it down the sideline. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense set on first down. Now on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Beasley. Looking to the big tight end. He makes the catch. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Finds the tight end. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Runs through the tackle. Keeps it and gets to first down. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. And the Broncos are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Defense calls a timeout to put together a strategy. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Touchdown Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Western Michigan, 56. Northern Illinois, 35.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Rodgers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
The Huskies line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. Down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down.
And 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Poe. And to the house. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
One thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good. They march 78 yards down the field. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guy gets the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball is over.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.